Saturday night. Yo. It's hot as faheezy up in this peasy. What you doing? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? What's up, Alaska, Cindy, Asmila J, Jen and Fat Tony, Amanda Crawford, Dana from South Jersey, Monique Lee, Lori Donahue, the Trump Reaper, What's up, you guys? What's up? It is Saturday, May 21st. I see Phyllis Hatch here. I see Foxhill Dreams here. Everybody's up in the place. So yeah, it's Saturday, May 21st at 10:32 in the P of M, and it's kind of hot. It is. It hit 95 degrees today, and I think right now it's about is it 93? Hang on, I'm going to tell you in a second. No, it's 87. Whew! 87 degrees at nighttime. That's hot. So that damn Alaskan is asking, how's your arm? And that is because I tweeted earlier today that I got my booster shot. Now, I got it in the left arm here. Luckily, I have a lot of meat on that arm. So, hey, that damn Karen is here, y'all. That damn Karen. Yeah, I have a lot of meat on these arms. So, I didn't really feel it at all. And even afterwards, wifey's arm was sore for a bit. And then we came home, and it's funny. I have a cone. I have one of those. Hey, Geocosmic Valentine. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. I have one of those traffic cones that I found like one day that, there were workers in the vicinity and they left that shit unattended. And I was like, I got it. That's mine. Why? Because I have assholes on this block. What's up, Susan C? I see you there. I have assholes on this block who it's not a written rule, obviously, but it's an understanding that everybody parks in front of their own goddamn house, right? Like, I'm not gonna park in front of your house if I got a parking spot right in front of my house. That's the thing. You got groceries and shit in the vehicle. It's much easier to offload from the front of your own house than whatever. I don't have to explain myself to them. But so I swiped this traffic cone just in case some wise guy gets an idea. Hey, I'm going to park in front of Brooklyn Dad's house and then walk to my house 3 blocks away. Why would you do that? Just park in front of your own damn house. So I put that cone there for people to lay off. Anyway, we got a new neighbor. Somebody just moved in next door, and they hadn't gotten the memo. So I didn't think it was necessary to put out the traffic cone. Wifey asked me, she's like, you want to put the cone out? And I was like, nah, we don't need that cone. And as soon as those words left my mouth, nah, we don't need. That's when I knew actually we were going to need that cone. And lo and behold, we came back and somebody was right up in front of my crib. And so I honked. I didn't do a big long, what's up, Samantha Hawkins, Studio LB, Angie BCS 14. I see you there. I didn't do a long, obnoxious horn. It was just like, burp, burp, That's all. Beep, beep, just to get her attention. This woman who had parked, she was just getting out of the car, just getting out. She was walking, and I went, beep, beep, and she turned around and looked at me, and then she kept walking. Oh, this woman, she turned and looked at me. So, dig how this went down. You hear the horn, you turn and look, you see me like this, like, hold on, don't go nowhere. And what does she do? She turns around like, I don't got the time to talk to you. So I got up out of the car, slammed the door behind me, said, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. It's like that guy interrupted my show, knocking on the window. Hey, why are you knocking up? I said, I live here. I need you to move this car now. I have groceries that I have to unload. Damn it. Anyway, she did eventually come back to the vehicle and move that shit. And now, welcome to the neighborhood. You gonna learn. That's some rude shit. She don't even know. I let her off easy. That was it. There was nothing else. There was no more escalation. No escalation was required. So wifey and I came in. I ate some of the rest of pizza from last night, and I crashed. I think we both napped for about an hour, maybe 2 hours. Phew. But aside from that, I feel groovy, I think. I mean, knock on wood. I feel great. But I haven't had any ill effects from any of I didn't have from the first 2 vaccines. I didn't have from the first booster. And so far, maybe it's a little too early. We'll see. But so far, I'm feeling okay. I got my second booster at 4 p.m. this afternoon. So it's a hot day. Feeling grand. I'm feeling grand. We were just watching the George Carlin special on HBO. If you guys have not seen that, it's 2 parts, I believe. It's fantastic. Check it out. It's very good. Stephanie L. from Florida says for her second booster, she only had an achy arm for a few days. That's good to know. So a few nights ago, I think it was 2 nights ago, I did one of these impromptu shows, and I did tell you that I had that I was working on a surprise guest for the show. And I told you that I would tell you who it was as soon as I had confirmed. You guys want to hear? Well, you can't. I can't tell you. I still can't tell you. It's still not confirmed. Still not confirmed. I am working on it. However, the guest for next week will be Miss Rosanna Arquette. Still is a very fancy guest to have. Not the fancy guest that I was working on. I am still working on. The other fancy guest that I'm still working on has to clear things with their publisher. Okay, so those of you who spend even a little bit of time on Twitter know that Miss Rosanna Arquette is quite active. She is an activist, and she is a famous actor. So She should be very, very interesting to watch. That will be this Wednesday. This Wednesday on at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. Geocosmic. Let me just put this to rest. Geocosmic Valentine's like Obama. All right. So I have never had a poker face good enough to conceal Obama. I swear to God, I swear to you, if I had Obama, there's no way I would have been able to keep that shit secret this long. There's no way. I would have blabbed that shit. Blabbed that shit almost immediately. Wifey will tell you, I can barely. Actually, I'm good at keeping things like birthday presents and Christmas presents mostly under wraps. But the bigger the better the present is, the less willing I am to keep it secret all the way till the birthday. Yeah, that's how I am. So no, it's not geocosmic. It's not Obama. It's not. I wish that would be fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I would not stop smiling ever. I'd be asleep like this. I'd be showering like this. Yeah. uh, so anyway, what else is new? What is the deal with the right wing obsession with Hillary Clinton? I don't understand this. It's been 2 days. 2 days they have been on her ass like she stole something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might have some residual beef or gripe with Hillary, whatever, because she embarrassed your man on the debate stage, maybe because she beat him in the popular vote. But I mean, come on now. It's been how long? How many years? 6 years since that election? 6 years. Your man, however it is he got into the White House, he got into the White House. He beat her in there. Okay. And I know there's a lot of you, who feel, no, he cheated. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, he is 45. He is number 45. So at the end of the day, he gets that. He has that under his belt. These bitches still have a problem with Hillary. She's been sipping her wine and doing her thing, taking walks in the woods and whatever. They're still after her. She testified for 11 goddamn hours. 11 hours. They found nothing. They spent millions of dollars. They had countless hearings and investigations on her. Millions of dollars, found nothing. Squat. Zero. You're still on her? Come on now. Come on. You're not concernicus about the $2 billion that Jared Kushner walked away with, he and Ivanka, or the $640 million that they somehow managed to finagle out of the White House. You're not concernicus about that at all, huh? Craig Stivers, welcome, my friend. I see you there. You're not concerned about the countless other scandals that have unfolded with the Trump administration. Nobody's concerned about that, huh? All these text messages that came out that showed that people were trying to get asshole to stop the January 6th riots. Nobody concerned about that. Nobody concerned about the fact that the only election fraud that has been unearthed has been all Republicans. It's been all fucking Republicans. because if there was Democrats, that would have been nonstop. Democrats, we found it, the election fraud. No, it's all Republicans voting twice and all this other shit. Come on. And you're on Hillary's case? Hillary doesn't give a damn. Does not give a damn what you think. She is free and clear, and she's doing her damn thing. But she has recently re-entered the national conversation because people are talking about something to do with a tweet of hers from 2016. Really? Really? The same people who want us to who want to clown us because we were upset about Trump's tweets. Now you want to go back to 2016 and focus on something Hillary Clinton tweeted about Russia. Yeah, okay. In my opinion, Russia still has not been disproven. Still hasn't been. There's a lot of obfuscation out there. There's a lot of shit this way and that, from Bill Barr to whatever, to the way the media has twisted itself into pretzels to try to appear objective. They've twisted themselves into pretzels and both sided just about every possible issue that comes to light. So Elon Musk highlighted a tweet that somebody sent his way and said, "Oh yeah, absolutely. That's you're right. Hillary's tweet should be labeled as disinformation. Her tweet about Russia. Come on, dude. This guy is a billionaire. He's apparently worth $260 billion, which, by the way, that number is coming down because his vehicles are catching fire. Did you guys hear this? Those Teslas, those shits are catching fire. He should be more concerned about the quality of his product and the price of his company's stock than concerned about what Hillary is doing or what she happened to tweet at some point. You focus on your P's and Q's, brother. Here, look, let me show you. Let me show you what this thing is. Let's see, Chrome tab. Let's look at this. Oh, I got to charge my thing. There we go. Okay. There's the Tesla right there. See the smoke coming out of the window? I had to post this because people were like, we're looking at a picture I posted with fire coming out of the top of the car. They're like, oh, that was photoshopped. That was photoshopped. No. Just wait for it. So this car caught on fire and they had to bust this dude out because the doors locked automatically. And now we're sideways. Great. Good job, dude. Good job filming, dude. Yeah. Engulfed in flames. Engulfed in flames. That's bad. That's bad. Worry about the quality of your shit. What is this dude's deal? I don't understand it, right? So Republicans do not believe in climate change. They don't. Really, the only reason you would be spending money on an electric vehicle is because you care about the environment, right? You care about climate change. The average Republican does not believe in climate change. So, why are you antagonizing the only people in the country who give a shit about climate change? Hence, they give a shit about your vehicle. Why are you antagonizing us? the only the only people who give a damn about a vehicle like yours. The guy came out, Elon Musk came out earlier this week and said, I used to vote for Democrats because they were the good guys, but now they're being mean, so I'm going to vote Republican. And like, my dude, first of all, we are still the good guys. We are still the good guys. We are the ones voting for making baby formula accessible to poor people. We are the ones voting for climate change funding and regulations. We are the ones voting for voting rights. We are the ones voting for women's rights. We are the ones voting for the little guy. The Republicans only give a damn about controlling women's choice. If they're not pro-life, they are pro-control. They don't give a damn about babies. If they cared about babies, they wouldn't have voted against baby formula bill. How dare you call the Democrats the bad guys? Like, we're the mean ones. No. First of all, I don't know if this story is true, right? I don't know if this story is true. It feels true. But did you guys hear this thing that came out from Business Insider? It was a story that said that he exposed himself, apparently, to a SpaceX flight attendant, and she said no. And then he ended up having to shell out. I think he offered her a horse, which, good Lord, that doesn't make what? Where did a horse come from? A horse. That's so random. And I think he ended up having to pay her $250,000. There's some things about this story that sound suspect to me. You know, the whole, like, if you had to pay her $250,000 to keep her mouth shut, then why are we even hearing about this story? It sounds real. It sounds true to me, but you know, it doesn't mean that I can't objectively look at the story and look at certain aspects of it and say that sounds weird. But in any case, here's the problem. The problem is that Elon Musk is a rich and powerful person, and the rich and powerful often do not they often do not pay for things like this. When I say pay, I mean they're not held accountable for sexual harassment. I mean, in order for Harvey Weinstein to be held accountable, there had to be a shit ton of people out with like reams and reams of evidence of, you know, of receipts. Same thing with Bill Cosby. Rich and powerful. The rich and powerful normally, Fox Hill Dreams says 250K means nothing to him. That's, 250K is not accountability at all. That's change he could probably find in between the cushions of his couch. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. So what happens there? Anything? Do you guys think anything will come of that? I think not. I think he's got enough lawyers at his disposal just for that to be nothing more than a nuisance nothing more. But his Tesla stock, that shit is going down. That the Tesla stock, I think it closed at $660 per share, and I think it was previously at 700. And those shareholders cannot like the antics that this guy is doing. But he is very much to me like if you took one of those living in his mother's basement trolls and gave them billions of dollars and did not instill any sense of humanity, any sense of decency in him, that's Elon Musk. It's Elon Musk. That's all he is. He raised the issue of whether or not Twitter has more than 5% trolls. I am pretty sure it's more than 5% trolls. And ironically, I have had Elon Musk trolls hitting my tweets for years, long before he offered, long before the 2020 election, but definitely long before he offered to buy Twitter. They'd appear in the all the way at the bottom when you're reading the replies and you get to the bottom. And when you get down to the bottom, those are the replies you don't even want to see. Like, these are just bullshit replies down here. And 9 times out of 10, it's one of those. Let me see if I can find it here. I think I did tweet about it the other day. Oh yeah, somebody reported one of my tweets. Here, let me get this up. Let me get this up on the screen. Yeah, look at this. Another one of my tweets has been reported by the But My Free Speech crowd in defense of their fragile little emperor Elon. Hello, Twitter is required by German law to provide notice to users who are reported by people from Germany via the Network Enforcement Act reporting flow. We have received a complaint regarding your account, Padellin, for the following content. And here's the tweet. I said, so Elon Musk whips out his dick on a SpaceX flight attendant and then pays her a paltry $250,000 to silence her, but he's supposedly Mr. Free Speech. When you're a billionaire, they let you get away with silencing them. Yeah. So where's this Elon Musk? There we go. Right here. Elon Musk claims he didn't know that Twitter had so many bots, but I've been getting hit with his stupid Musk bots for years. Have you guys seen tweets like this, replies like this that show this nonsense? It's weird. I've been getting this for years. It's annoying as hell. Foxhill Dream says she doesn't believe he will ever buy Twitter. Some people are saying that he's trying to drive the value of Twitter down so that he can get it for a much cheaper price. I don't know. Could be. Seems like a whole lot of hassle, unnecessary hassle. Why do you want to buy Twitter? You know what? Why doesn't he just buy Truth Social, also known as Troth Central? That's what Spanky McDumbass calls it, Troth Central. Why doesn't he just buy Troth Central? And that way, it's basically the same thing. It's just slightly different. Hang on, let me fix this. Okay. Troth Central is the same thing. It's just slightly different visually. That's all. You could, for much less, he could buy that for pennies on the dollar. A fraction of what he's trying to get Twitter for. He could get it for $20 million, probably. Maybe less than that. Maybe $10 million. I bet you he could buy that shit for $10 million. And then upgrade it, spend another $50 million. Let's say he spent $100 million to beef up Truth Social. Why doesn't he just do that? You know, he's got enough of his own bots here on Twitter. I guarantee you, those millions of followers Elon Musk has on Twitter, most of them are bots, and the rest are bootlickers. I've never seen so much. Never seen more shameless, like, hero worship. Like, these people, like, they're either fake accounts doing this or people who have no qualms about appearing to lick a goddamn boot in public. It's, you know, people will get on my case about being a shameless cheerleader for President Biden. Sure. Okay. Yeah. But never like that. Never to the extent that these Musk bots go on and on. Oh my goodness, Mr. Musk, you're so intelligent. Why don't you Damn. It's terrible. Fox Hill Dream says he could give each American $1 million instead. Yeah. Speaking of which, since I was talking about shameless cheerleading, yeah, I don't mind cheerleading for President Biden at all, because you know what? He doesn't get enough credit for the things that he has accomplished. He doesn't get enough. And you know what? He deserves more credit, because when Trump was in office, they were giving that jackass credit for things that he didn't even do. They were giving him credit for things that Obama had accomplished. Right now that the shoe is on our foot, not only do they want to blame President Biden for everything under the sun that he has nothing to do with. You know, they want to blame him for inflation. Inflation is global. It's worldwide. He doesn't have anything to do with inflation. You know what? What should have been done with inflation is the Fed should have acted earlier. The Fed should have done something to cool down our economy before it got to this point where we're looking at, you know, ridiculous gas prices and price of everything else. Twitter said yesterday he was locked into the original. Oh, Wilbur McCarthy. Oh my God. It says he's locked into the original share price of the 44. That's $1 billion, not million, my friend. It's billion with a B. But yeah, and what about the baby formula? Everyone wants to blame President Biden for that baby formula. He didn't have shit to do with that. What do you think he has in his morning press briefings? Huh? Do you think he sits down in a press briefing and says, "All right, let's hear how are we doing with the supply of cheese?" That's good, President Biden. All right, what about the supply of creamer? Non-dairy creamer. Are we doing okay? We're fine. Are you sure? You sure we're not about to run out of that? Because, you know, a lot of Americans like, yeah, no, President Biden, we're fine with that. How are we doing with the supply of paper clips? Are we all right? Yeah? Okay, good. You think, you know, item by item, he just goes down a fucking checklist and says, okay, let's just make sure. No, he doesn't do that shit. He's got people under him that work for him and determine, you know, everything is going okay. But you run into a situation where only 2 or 3 companies in America. Hey, what's up, Tina G? I see you there. There you go, Tina G. There's only 2 or 3 companies in America that produce this baby formula. It is a goddamn monopoly, right? So when one of them goes down, that's a major hit on the supply of baby formula. Major hit. Did he start that? No, he's just been in office for a year and a half now. He didn't have anything to do with establishing these companies, that produce baby formula. How is that his fault? Stupid. But, Democrats did produce legislation to ensure that poor families can get that baby formula. What do Republicans turn around and do? They vote against that. GDP wants to know, why could we not import foreign baby formula? Excellent question, my friend. Excellent. Why is that an excellent question? Because there's something known as the USMCA. That was what Donald Trump went and replaced NAFTA with, superseded NAFTA with that, and that prevented us from bringing in baby formula from Canada, our neighbors to the north. Hello, Patricia Pueyas. I see you there. And Food Queen is here too. Food Queen. So we can't get it from Canada. All right. I just saw earlier today that Germany is sending us a shit ton of baby formula. The first shipments of baby formula coming from Germany. Let me make sure. I did actually take a picture of that this morning. I was going to post it and then I forgot to do so. But let's see. First baby formula shipments prepared to be sent to U.S. Yeah. Which is this picture here. Of course, you can't see it that well. There. I took this picture this morning. I think that was from Germany. But yeah. So you got people who want to blame President Biden for all these horrible things. Everybody wants to forget those stimulus payments that were sent to every household in America. Some people used it to pay bills. Other people used it for investing in stocks and what do you call that other thing? Stocks and crypto. Crypto. I posted a tweet earlier today. Wifey asked me, this was real. We were in the CVS waiting to get our booster shots, and she was looking to get some vitamins. And she asked me, what's that thing you take? What's that thing you take to improve your memory? And it's funny because my mom, the answer was ginkgo biloba. My mom used to get this when I was younger. Ginkgo biloba. She swore by it. And I completely drew a blank. Boo! Yeah, so I do have moments where I just cannot. What's your middle name again, Brooklyn Dad? It's damn, nobody's asked me in many years. Yeah, it took me a minute. I knew, but it was very funny at the moment that she asked me that. Anyway, what was I saying? Most of the time I'm able to digress and then come right back to what it was that I was talking about, and I just completely forgot what the hell I was saying. But it does. Oh yeah. I was talking about President Biden not getting credit. I was talking about the stimulus payments. I was what else we want to talk about? Rejoining the Paris Accord thing. The infrastructure bill, the first one, the 1.2 $2 trillion. Was it 1.2 or 1.9? Can't remember the amount, but the first infrastructure bill, and then the second one that got blocked by Manchinima, Kirsten Sinema, and Joe Manchin. Those two. It's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. That is why November is so important. We need 2, maybe 3 more senators to be able to tell Manchin and Sinema to kick rocks. Go kick rocks. Take a long walk off a short pier. Forget about it. Get the hell out of here. That's it. We need 2 more reliable. And that doesn't mean like Reverend Walker. Not Walker. Warnock. Reverend Warnock has to win his election just to keep us where we are right now. He's got to win. He's got to be reelected. I'm talking about seats like Tim Ryan is trying to win in Ohio. I'm talking about Wisconsin, the Wisconsin race, big. I'm talking about the Pennsylvania race, John Fetterman. That's 3 right there. That's 3. That's the 3 we need. If we get those 3, booyah, booyah. And I think those 3 are winnable. Oh, this is clever. Trump Reaper throwing up some clever emojis there. She says, Manchin Cinema equals, and there's a picture, boys and girls, there's a picture of dinosaurs there, a.k.a. dinos, as in Democrat in name only. Well done, Trump Reaper. Well done. That's some inspired emoji usage. Wilbur McCarthy, you having some fun at my expense? Man, woman, person, camera, TV. Nobody could believe. They couldn't believe I could remember. Man, woman, person, camera, TV. They were amazed. Veronica Tello reminding us that Rand Paul needs to go as well. Samantha Hawkins wants to know, did I hear de Blasio is running for his seat? Yeah, I did hear about that. It's a damn shame. I don't support that. I don't support that at all. I don't know what it's Nadler's. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe it's possible. Maybe he can do it, but I think he's seeing his term as mayor there differently than other people are seeing it. I don't think your average New Yorker has a positive view of hey, scribble my dibbles. Scribble my dibbles, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think your average New Yorker looks back on the term that Mayor de Blasio had as having been a positive thing. I don't know. Could be wrong. But does anybody have any questions for me about anything? Now is the time. You know, originally I was thinking about doing this show, right? Doing this like little sneak attack show, like impromptu story time. And at the same time on my phone, launching one of those spaces things, right? And then I would use this speaker so that when I let somebody speak on the spaces, you could hear them loudly on the speaker. I'm not doing that tonight because that's just, I don't know. But for a time like this where I'm saying, does anybody have any questions? I open the floor up and I'll look at my phone and I'll see in the spaces, I'll see somebody raising their hand, and then I'll let them speak, and then we'll have a little back and forth. But we got Saturday Night Live starting in 15 minutes. So, oh, Lucy L., you missed the announcement. She wants to know, who am I having on Wednesday? So since Scribble My Dibbles, I didn't get to tell you this earlier. So the person who I was originally planning to have on Wednesday, they still have to get clearance from their book publisher or whatever. So it will be Rosanna Arquette. Rosanna Arquette will be my guest this Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Trump Reaper wants to know, will I ever do the guessing game again? You know, I do that every time with the interviews. Oh, I know what you mean. With these little impromptu things. I could, you know. I could. Indeed. Okay. Any other questions? We got some questions here. Tonight's Saturday Night Live, by the way, we will be saying goodbye to 4 regular cast members. One is Adie Bryant. The other one is Kate McKinnon. Let's see. Who is that? There's 2 more. I can't remember who. Let's see. Let me just do a quick look on the Twitter for Adie Bryant. Oh, Pete Davidson is... Yeah, Pete Davidson is leaving. And Kyle Mooney. Kyle Mooney is actually a very funny person there. Yeah. I think the biggest loss, these are the biggest losses in order of importance. Kate McKinnon, number 1. Number 2, Adie Bryant. Number 3, Kyle Mooney. Number 4, Pete Davidson. It's not to say that I'm a Pete Davidson hater. I am not. I think the kid is funny. I think he's at that part in his career now where he could just skyrocket and take off. I just think out of all 4 of those, he is the least talented. That's it. You know, the other 4, extremely versatile and talented. He's funny. You know, for some reason, the chicks dig him. You know, hey, Matt Gutierrez, what's up, my friend? It's Tina G's son, ladies and gentlemen. It's my buddy Matt here. You just got home from Las Vegas, Nevada. Glad that you made it back safe and sound. Welcome to Saturday Night with BDD. Yeah. So, this is going to shake up Saturday Night Live big time. I personally think Kate McKinnon, Cecily Strong, Bowen Yang is fantastic right now. With Kate McKinnon leaving, Bowen Yang, I believe, is the next superstar in waiting. Bowen Yang, trust me, that kid makes me laugh every sketch he's in. He brings it. That dude is funny as hell. Matt, my wifey is lovely and wonderful. She is. We are both. What is it? 6 hours after having gotten the booster and doing well. Our second booster. Scribble my nibble says she heard Peter's back. I heard that too. Yeah, yeah. I can't speak to the validity of that. Only what I've heard, the rumors. Yes, I've heard that too. Samantha Hawkins says she's never digged Staten Island boys. Staten Island in general. I don't want to hate. I find it hard to hate on an entire borough. But boy, the concentration of assholes in New York is heavy in Staten Island. That is a fact. Sorry. It's just, it is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't do the zoning. I don't do the city zoning, but that's just how somehow it is shaken out. Sad. Dan Alaskan says they don't call him Peter for nothing. That's right, you guys. Wait a minute. Wait, I got something for that.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Make the ground shake.
Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Now I'm just goofing now. Any further questions before I bounce to go see the last episode with Kate McKinnon, Kyle Mooney, A.D. Bryant, and Mr. Packin' Peanuts, Pete Davidson. Let's see. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. Okay, I'm not seeing any new questions. Oh, pink bracelet. This one here, I had gotten this years ago. It's one of those things. It might have been for cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness, I think. Probably. I've had this for years. Once you make it onto the BDD wrist, you're there for life. You're there. Like, for instance, I've had this bracelet. It's silver. I don't wear gold. But I've had this silver bracelet since, I want to say, the mid to late 90s. Like, I've had this a long ass time. Yeah, popcorn tonight? No. Foxhill Dreams says I skipped her question. Let me find your question now. Let's see. Doom, 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 doom. I didn't see your question, Foxhill. Let's see. Scrolling up. Ah, here we go. Foxhill Dreams wants to know, what do you think Rudy could talk about for 9 hours? Rudy is chock full of conspiracy theory blather. Are you talking about Rudy Giuliani, right? I'm sure if we're talking about Rudy Giuliani, it can only be conspiracy theory nonsense. Yeah, that the dude is really pathetic. Interestingly enough, I saw a clip of him during this show that I was watching, the George Carlin documentary on HBO. I saw a clip of Rudy Giuliani back when he was still somewhat respectable, not likable, just respectable, because we all hated his ass. We hated Rudy Giuliani in the 90s. Sure, when he was mayor, he wasn't America's mayor until 9/11 happened, by the way, just so you know. 9/11 happened, and he capitalized on that. He opportunistically capitalized on the fact that, somebody had to go out there and survey the damage and see what was happening. And And he went out and he looked like he was being a leader. But people like to forget that Hillary Clinton was there too, also surveying the damage. Whatever. Oh, the Trump Reaper says that Masked Singer episode is unforgivable. That's right. I agree with you. And thank God, what's his name? Dr. Ginkgo biloba is not working for me tonight. The funny dude from The Hangover. What the hell is his name, you guys? What is his name? Ken Jeong. Thank you, Veronica Tello. I have so much useless trivia rattling around in this brain of mine. You can forgive. You can forgive. That Ginkgo biloba is working overtime. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have nothing more to talk about. So, without further ado, I'm going to thank you for dropping by and hanging out with me for a little bit on Saturday night. We're calling this Saturday Night with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. Please remember to tip your waitress on the way out. And remember to get your booster. The water's fine. Nothing seems to be wrong. Oh shit! Actually, tiny little bit sore just now. Just tiny little bit sore. But yeah, wear a mask if you are so inclined. And as COVID appears to be spiking in certain places in the nation, probably would make sense to do that. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And y'all be cool. Stay cool. These next few days here in the Northeast are going to be brutal. We had 95 degrees today. It's going to be 93 tomorrow. Wherever you are in the country, if it's forecasted to be in the upper 80s or lower 90s, stay your ass inside. Hydrate. That's it. That's my advice to you. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, you guys. That damn Alaskan says she's going to go check out Pete's package now. All right. So I will see you guys Wednesday. I love you all. Wait, where are we going? Here we go. Peace. Here, let's see. Let's do this. Boom. Hey, Diane London. I see you now. I didn't see it earlier, but welcome to the show. Glad you made it in time for the end, at least. Wilbur McCarthy saying you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Cheerio. Cheerio. Amanda Crawford saying night BDD, wifey and fam. Peace from Angie BCS 14. Fun fact, BCS stands for breast cancer something. Scott Samuelson is here. What's up, Scott Samuelson? You're right, Tina G. I am. Booster shot loopy. Semisonic. Breast cancer. Semisonic. Cold open SNL at the Pentagon. Okay, And on that note, you guys, I'm going to bounce. And as for you, you know what time it is. You need to leave.